Hey, what is up, guys? Thank you for buying my Butterfly Secrets course. Are you excited? I know I am. I'm sure you're going to learn a lot, and I know for a fact you're going to get faster. And even if you don't, it's a free money back guarantee, so why not come and try and learn, right? So, first of all, to get started, for those of you who don't know already, my name is Lucas Tyler. I'm a butterflyer, but I also specialize in freestyle and backstroke as well. Have a little bit of knowledge in breaststroke, but maybe not as much as I'd like. But hey, we're all learning, right? So before we get started, there's two things I want to cover. First, I want to kind of give you guys just a little more in depth about who I am and kind of what my mission is with this course and just kind of with what I do, and then I'm gonna take you through just a basic kind of layout of what each module is, and kind of let you know what you're gonna be getting into without giving too much away, because I want you guys to watch it. So, anyways, as for me, as I said before, my name is Lucas Tyler. I've spent almost my entire life swimming. It's just a serious passion of mine, and that passion has kind of turned into a want to kind of help kids in similar situations to me, or not even kids, just anyone in similar situations to me, kind of reach their goals without having to go through all the adversity that I had to. I moved away from home when I was very young. I got shuffled around a lot, always looking for a good coach, always trying new things, traveling new places, and I picked up a lot of really cool tips and secrets from other people along the way, as well as skills that I just developed on my own from just being able to feel the water and kind of just knowing what to do naturally. So kind of my whole objective and my whole goal with this course and with what I do, whether it be on my Instagram, Swimlucas, or on other courses, is I just kind of want to I want to share the knowledge, right? I want other kids or other people who maybe aren't quite where they want to be. I want to help them get to where they want to be, but without having to pay ridiculous amounts of money for a new swim coach or whatever it might be, right? So really, I just want to help because I know what it's like to be in a position where you're not getting faster, or maybe you are getting faster, but it's not as fast as you want, and I know how frustrating that gets. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm all about. I really think you guys are gonna like this course. I put a lot of time into it, and I'm giving you all my secrets here. Like really, this is stuff that a couple years ago I wouldn't dare tell a soul, but now I think it's time, and I know it's gonna make you guys a lot faster. I know it is because it made me a lot faster. Before I started doing a lot of this stuff, I was a 216 200-meter butterflyer, and now I'm well under 2 minutes and still getting faster just from these tips and these secrets. So all right. So I don't have it up on the screen here. You'll see it. You'll see it on the course. But your first module is something I like to call hang time. And within that module, there's different lessons on kind of what hang time is, how you're going to implement it into your stroke, and what drills you want to do, kind of what you want your stroke to look like with this skill, and how to use it during different parts of your race, because a lot of swimmers don't know this, but you do want your stroke to change a little bit throughout the race. And then we're going to go from there into module 2, something I like to call 2-arm freestyle, which I'm not going to get too much into with you in the first video here, but it's a really cool way of thinking about your fly, and there's a lot. It's a really cool skill to develop. I can honestly attribute so much of my success to learning how to do this skill. So we're gonna have some lessons in there about kind of just about how to implement that as well into your stroke, and I'm going to kind of teach you different ways to do it. Different ways for different strokes. A person with a long stroke isn't going to have the same as a shorter kid with a shorter stroke, right? So I'm going to kind of show you how to do that. The third module is going to be all about the entry kick of your butterfly, because I think that kick is super important. Not just for a low stroke count or whatever, which I'm not always the biggest fan of, but but more for kind of just propulsion forward and just for keeping your stroke going. I'm going to teach you how to time that kick properly. I'm going to kind of show you what it should look like if you're doing it right. Teaching you how to have a dry lower back. And then we're going to move into Module 4, which is probably my favorite module of them all. This is kind of my favorite section of swimming, actually, is butterfly-specific flexibility. Now, I know a lot of people don't really like getting flexible. Kids think, ew, I don't want to stretch for half an hour after training or whatever, but I'm going to show you some really cool, really quick stretches that are going to target the exact areas you want for your butterfly, and it's going to make such a huge difference, trust me. And then the next module, Module 5, we're going to go into elite turn secrets. So this is one that I've been perfecting probably for the longest, is my turns. So many coaches are like, you got to work your turns, but I'm going to really break down what that means to be working your turn, kind of what it should look like for you, and how explosive you want to be, when do you want to push, how close do you want to get in. We're going to really, really break it down. And then we're going to go into Module 6, which is going to be power dry land. That's another really, really fun one. Something that's not going to get you too big, but it's going to make you feel really powerful and really swim strong, which is important. And then Module 7, we're going to go into the perfect start. I'm going to kind of run through my start as well as different types of starts. Do you want a flying start? Do you want this kind of start? Do you want that kind of start? And I'm gonna show you my way of doing starts and how that's made me one of the fastest, or not one of the fastest, the fastest starter in the area that I'm in, and even internationally. And then our last module is a bit of a bonus, but it's super important just the same, is pro warm-ups. So not something a lot of people would think about when they're thinking about like a swimming technique course, but for you guys, I really just wanted to throw it in there because usually I sell it separately, but I think it's really important to actually know how to warm up for yourself, for your specific events, and for your races. So anyway, guys, that's kind of what we're going to be running through over the next couple weeks. I think you guys are going to love it. Actually, I know you guys are going to love it. It worked for me, and I know it's going to work for you if you can put together all these little secrets. If you bought this course, that's awesome. Feel free to shoot me a message on Instagram and let me know where you are, what you're learning. If you have any more questions, for sure, send me videos of you doing the drills that I talk about. I think it's going to be really cool. And also, I guarantee you that you're going to get faster. And if you don't, then I'll just give you your money back. I mean, think about that. Think about if your coach, at the end of the season, you went up to him and you said, hey, coach, I didn't get any faster this season. My parents and I want our fees back. They wouldn't do that. So, I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. And hopefully it's going to help you a lot. So, yeah. Keep learning, keep training, and I'll see you guys in the next lesson.